So second topic of employment income chapter is National Insurance Contribution, NIC. It is a state funded pension plan and every individual makes contribution in it. So my question is which individual? So you can see individual, there are two types of individual. You can see this diagram. So employed, one individual is called employed and one is self-employed. Self-employed means who is running his own trade, own business. When you run your own business, which income you will earn? When you start your own business, which income you will run from your business?
Trading income.
Trading income. So when you are self-employed, you will earn the trading income from your business. And you can see on the right side in the sketch, on trading income class 2 and class 4 NIC will be payable. So on trading income, which NIC you will pay? Class 2 and class 4 NIC. On the other hand, if you are employed, employed mean, you can see the two arrows below employed. Employed mean employee, employer. Mean when you say you are employed, it means you are employee and you have employer also. Below the employer, you can see number 1 point, if your employer is giving you cash benefits. Cash mean, in bracket you can see salary. Salary is cash benefit, you know, bonus, cash benefit, excess mileage allowance, cash benefit. Excess mileage allowance, I will discuss in basic employment income in future. So, you know, you will excess mileage allowance you will get when you drive your personal car for business purpose or office use. Then you will get the some mileage allowance, and that is your cash benefit. So salary, bonus, excess mileage allowance. So employer will pay class 1 NIC on it. For example, I am your employer, I am giving you salary. On the salary, I will pay class 1 employer NIC. And on the other hand, employee, mean you when receive these cash benefits, which NIC you will pay? Below the employee?
Class 1.
Class 1. So it means on salary, bonus and excess mileage allowance, employer and employee both will pay class 1 NIC. Number 2, in below the employer, you can see number 2 point, if your employer is giving you non-cash benefits, just like car, fuel, accommodation, etc. There are many we will see in the basic employment income chapter. So on non-cash benefits, employer will pay class 1A in NIC. On the other hand, employee will pay or not on non-cash benefit?
Employee will not pay anything. Employer will pay class 1A.
Below the employee on non-cash benefit, there is nothing. Only below the employer, you can see on non-cash benefit, employer will pay class 1A NIC. Employee will pay nothing. So for example, your company is giving you car benefit. Only your company will pay class 1A NIC on this car. You will not pay any NIC on non-cash benefit. Okay. Now see the second diagram. You know, employer on the in one side, you know, employer will pay class 2, class 4 NIC on his trading income. And also on the other hand, he is also paying class 1 and 1A NIC when he is paying you cash and non-cash benefits. And employer will pay class 1 and 1A NIC on giving the non-cash benefits, right? It means
Yes.
employer is paying both sides NIC. So class 1 and 1A NIC is a cost for employer to when he will pay you that cash and non-cash benefits. So this class 1 and 1A NIC, which employer is paying on giving you the cash and non-cash benefit, it is an allowed expense for employer and he can deduct from his trading income. Allowed expense 1 and 1A NIC is allowed expense. You can see in the diagram. So 1 and 1A both are allowed expenses and employer can deduct from his trading income. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me, I am saying class 1 and 1A employer, which is paying on cash and non-cash benefits, is allowed expense for employer. But my question here is, the employer is paying you cash, benefit, salary, bonus, benefits, cash, non-cash. All these things are allowed expense or only the 1 and 1A NIC is only allowed expense for employer?
I think all of them, they're allowed expenses.
Very good. Mean cash benefits, non-cash benefits, and on these benefits, class 1 and 1A NICs all are allowed expenses for employer and he can deduct it from his trading income. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
The relief for employer. So when trading income is reduced, non-saving income reduced, tax reduced. Class 2 NIC is fixed, but class 4 NIC can also be reduced. Next, now what is the NIC rate? So you can see the table, this table will be given in the exam, but you have to memorize these rates. There is no time to see the rates in the exam. It's a very lengthy exam, so you have to memorize all these rates. So national insurance contribution rates are given in this table. First, class 1 employee NIC. How much is the bands? Pound 1 to 9,500 pound rate is 0%, nil. If employee is receiving a salary, bonus, excess mileage allowance, cash benefits of 9,501 to 50,000 pound, then 12% is the rate. And what is the difference of this band? 40,500.
1,500.
And if employee is receiving salary, bonus, excess mileage allowance more than 50,000, so 50,001 and into infinite, rate will be 2%. Next, class 1 employer. So if your employer is paying you salary, bonus, excess mileage allowance up to from 1 pound to 8788 pound, rate is 0%. 8789 to above, mean infinite to infinite, rate is 13.8%. And here you can see employer will get employment allowance of 4,000 pound. Mean it's a relief for employer on class 1 NIC. Always employer will get 4,000 employment allowance on class 1 employer NIC. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, this 4,000 employer will get on all employees together. I mean, not on separate employees. Only one time he will get on all the employees together. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
for example, employer have many employees in the company. Employer have many employees, employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, and he is giving cash benefits to all, salary, bonus, excess mileage allowance. So you will I mean, on total NIC, employer will get this 4,000 allowance deducted, and then this 4,000 is per employer, not per employee, and remaining NIC employer will pay to HMRC. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
So on class, only on class 1 NIC. Next, class 1A. And class 1A is paid by only employer on non-cash benefits. You can write down on your notes class 1A on non-cash benefits. And class 1 and 1 employer and 1 employee, you can see write down in the notes on salary, bonus, excess, mileage allowance. Okay, so class 1A employer will pay on non-cash benefits and there is no band. Directly you have to add all the non-cash benefits, car benefit, fuel, accommodation, van, etc. Add all these and directly apply 13.8% rate. So there is no band. Now the check class 2 and class 4 and IC. Just write down on the inside that these two NICs will be payable on trading income. So write down trading income. And class 2 is fixed 3.05 per week. And there are 52 weeks in a year. So multiply it by 52 and tell me the answer. 3.05 into 52.
159.
Okay, write down on your notes. 159 will be fixed. You have to pay it. It is fixed. And small profit threshold here is 6475. So it means if your trading profit is up to 6475, then you will have to pay class 2 NIC. If your trading profits are more than 6475 pounds, then there is no need to pay class 2 NIC. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And class 4, if your trading profits are pound 1 to 9500, rate is 0%. 9501 to 50,000 pound, 9% rate. And the same band difference is 40,500. And if your trading profit is 50,001 to infinite, then rate is 2%. Please write down a question. Mr. A has a salary of 54,000 and car benefit 6,000 and fuel benefit fuel benefit is 7,500. Calculate NIC. Okay, now firstly, if we talk about salary, on salary, class 1 employee and employer both will pay. So firstly, class 1 employee, total salary 54,000, out of which 9,500 at the rate of 0% is equal to 0. In the next band, what is the difference? 40,500 at the rate of 12% is equal to
4,860.
60. And what is the remaining balance which fall in higher band?
18,500.
18,500 at the rate of 2% is equal to 18,500.
18.
No, 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 no.
13.
You are wrong. Total
13,500.
total 54,000 is the salary. And second band is up to 50,000. How remaining more than 50,000 will fall
Oh, it's 4,000. Sorry, 4,000.
at the rate of 2% is equal to
80.
8
0.
and total
4,940.
Done. Now next, class 1 employer. Total 54,000 salary. And what is the employer limits? 8788. Up to 8788 rate is 0% is equal to 0. And what is balancing amount? 54,000 minus 8788. Tell me the answer.
45,212.
452
212.
at the rate of 13.8% is equal to
6,239.
okay 6259, and here you will get
3939.
6253.
239. No, 6239.
Okay, 6239, and here you will get the employment allowance 4,000 deducted, and the remaining NIC. What is remaining? 2239.
2239.
This you will pay to HMRC. Now there are some non-cash benefits, and class 1A employer will be payable on them. So total car benefit is in the question is how much?
6,000.
Car benefit 6,000.
6,000.
And fuel.
Yes.
Car 6,000 and fuel 7,500.
7,500.
So total benefit amount is 13,500.
18,500.
Directly apply 13.8% on it. And what is the NIC?
1,863.
That's it. Now question 2. Mr. A has trading income of 60,000. Calculate NIC. So class 4 NIC, applicable. So class 4 total 60,000 profits, trading income, trading profits. Out of this 9,500 at the rate of 0%, 0. 40,500 at the rate of 9% is equal to
3,645.
And what is the balancing amount? Balance
10,000.
10,000 at the rate of 2%.
200.
Total
3,845.
So your NIC topic is complete. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.